Good morning. It is Friday and I look a state. My eyes are so sore. My hay fever is through the roof. I've even got itchy, scratchy rashes. You can't really see on here, like almost like prickly heat type rash on my arms. Things are not good. I went to bed reasonably early last night and then struggled to sleep. I've got a lot of work stuff going through my head, so consequently I was awake really early. It's now 10 to 7. I've been awake since probably 5:30 and had things muddling through my head. So I decided just to get up, make myself coffee. I'm going to sit and do a bit of knitting. And I would go to the gym this morning, but my legs are super sore from yesterday. So I've decided that I don't want to overtrain. I'm going to just leave it. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. You alright, baby? You got dirty paws? Where have you been? Anyway, I'm going to go and make a drink, and then when I have something to eat, I'll show you, but I don't know when that'll be. Here's my lunch. So I have gone for one of these Paxo potato rosties. So each one is, if I can focus the camera, 114 calories, I think it says. I've got 100 grams of baked beans and a large egg that's been cooked in spray oil. And Eddie's got more or less the same. I haven't weighed his out. So this is lunch for 281 calories. Apologies if you can hear the washing machine. It's just spinning because I want to get some more washing hung out with it being such a nice day. Just my quick verdict on these. I don't do taste tests really if I can avoid it because I'm a noisy eater. They're not potato rosties. They're nice. It's like having stuffing and instant mash or something.
Feels like stuff.
It's like a stuffing patty, but I did enjoy it. It's not the worst thing I've had for 114 calories. And you literally make it with boiling water, and then you can either fry it on the stove in spray oil, or you can put it in the air fryer. I put it in the air fryer. I just sprayed it with a little spray oil and put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes. So not too bad. I'm just going to have a quick look at what it says on the back. It says on the front, low fat, source of fibre. So, and I need all the fibre I can get. It's not a great deal of protein. There's only 2 grams of protein, so I should imagine my protein is behind for today. I didn't bother having any breakfast today. I decided to save some calories so I could have more for my tea later. I just know with how my working day's gone that I might want treats later or something nice, so I thought I'd start my day later so that I save my calories. And I might start doing that a bit more because unless I'm in the gym early or unless I'm going for a run, I think I might start to push my breakfast back a little bit, because that's what I did during COVID when I lost 3 stone not quite easily. It's never easy to lose 3 stone, but I lost it quite consistently, whereas I find at the minute my weight is like not shifting a huge amount. I did step on the scales this morning, but I didn't have my phone with me, so it hasn't recorded it. But I'm going to do my proper weigh-in probably tomorrow. I don't know. I'm still up in the air about weigh-ins because in myself, I feel slimmer, like around my middle. I do feel like I'm not as bloated, I feel slimmer. So I might do my measurements and just see if there's any change in my measurements. I can't see that there will be, but I'm going to have a quick check. But I do feel better in myself, so I'm not too worried about the scales at the moment. They'll shift when they're ready to. I haven't had much water today, so I need to do that. I need to address that. And yeah, I'm going to get on with my work for the afternoon and try and knock off a bit early, I think, today, because it's been a crap week. And I shall catch you in a bit. Just been out to walk Luna. It is so warm out there. It's saying 20 degrees on my watch. It feels really, really toasty. So I've just been out for a 27-minute walk. Just did a couple of kilometres. I'm on about 4,000 or 5,000 steps. So way off my target, but my leg is very, very sore. So I've been foam rolling and using this torture device that Eddie got from the London Marathon Expo when he had problems with his calf a couple of years ago. So I've been using that, and when I use it, it does actually feel a little bit better. But then as soon as I start trying to walk or walk uphill, my legs, it's just tightness. It is tightness in the backs of my legs. I think it's all the hills I tried to run yesterday. Anyway, that's that done. I'm going to try and do something, I think, when I get back, but I'll just see how I feel. I'm going out with Kath for a coffee and a catch up because she's been away. So I'm not putting any pressure on myself. If I have a rest day, I have a rest day. I've got to think of my body. And like I said, yoga I did yesterday didn't help an awful lot. I did buy some Epsom salts for the bath, for relaxing the muscles, and I did think about doing that, but I need to get a new plug because our plug I don't know what happened to it actually. It somehow got all chewed up and horrible. It wasn't the dog, I don't think. I don't know what it was. But I'm struggling to find one. That nowhere seems to sell them these days. I don't think anyone else has baths anymore. And I can't get one the right size if I do see them. So I need to figure that out, because although it's really, really hot, I think that might help. Anyway, I'm going to go. I still don't know what I'm doing for dinner. I have got like a butter chicken spice kit that I thought about using, but it only serves 2 to 3, so I'd have to get another one and use my chicken thighs that I've got in the fridge. But by the time I've done that, I might just see something that's already made in M&S or something if I pop to M&S while I'm out. We'll see. We'll see. If not, it may be an ordering in night. I don't know. I feel absolutely like demotivated with the whole world right now, if I'm completely honest. Work has been crap. I'm not going to go and say any more about it because it's not for here, because I don't know who watches my videos, but it's been a crap old couple of weeks, and that on top of feeling like my legs are really, really sore. My diet's going well though. I've only had what you've seen me eat, which was that potato, roasted beans and egg. That's all I've had all day, so I am getting hungry, but I'm going to obviously go out for a coffee, so hopefully that'll stay off the hunger pangs for a bit longer. I could have a banana actually while I'm waiting, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to try and wait and get a coffee. Anyway, enough chatting. I'll show you hopefully when I have something to eat next, or do something interesting. If I get my camera out when I'm out, all good. But with it being half term, if there's any kids around, I'm not going to be getting my camera out because I don't like filming other people's children and putting them on the internet. So we'll just see how we go. So I've been out with Kath and we went to Starbucks and I had a oat shaken brown sugar espresso, which I still have to track. And then we nipped into M&S. I was looking for some curry sauce. So I've got some chicken thighs in the freezer, but they didn't really have anything. So I've bought, these are on 3 for £12. So there's hot honey chicken tenders, extra crunchy. There's Korean, and then there's katsu chicken tenders. I think the Korean one's bites, the other 2 are tenders. Got some sweet potato fries, and I got some wedges, and I also bought, they had no like hot dog buns, so I bought like little mini baguettes, and then I also bought sausages. I wasn't sure if they'd fancy hot dogs or the chicken, so I'm going to do the chicken, and I'm going to do the wedges, I think, and sweet potato fries for dinner. It's 7:05, nearly 7:10, so I just want to get something cooked and put on so that I can actually sit down. Luna, what are you doing? She's chasing pigeons around the garden, I think. Are you chasing pigeons? Is he being cheeky? These pigeons around here are really like, they think they rule the roost, but they're permanently in this tree and they're driving Luna mad. But there's normally more than one. You okay, Luna? But yeah, lovely evening. So it's been a real nice day. When we took Luna for a walk, it was really, really warm. And then we ended up sitting inside at Starbucks because outside was all in the shade, so we didn't want to sit in. If it does turn chilly when you're not in the sunshine. Anyway, I'm going to get on with doing dinner and I shall catch you later.
Still quite warm out here, actually.
Here's my dinner. This comes in at a whopping 1,014 calories, but I have got them. In fact, I've still got some calories left because all I've had to eat today. Someone thinks they're being funny, but it's clearly not. So this is my dinner, and I have got enough calories for it. I've got some left over because I've had a very, very light day calorie-wise. I've tracked my coffee that I had at Starbucks, and I've tracked my lunch, which was, I can't remember what it was now. Oh, that potato roasted beans.
Excuse me.
Anyway, this will be done for today, and I shall catch you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday. Woohoo! At long last. I'm so glad it's the weekend. So, fresh start. And I feel so much better. My legs are not as sore as they were either. Eddie just said to me, do you want to run today? And I was like, no. I'm going to go to the gym, I think, later on, hopefully. Quite happy doing some walking and doing the gym. And hopefully I might get a gentle run in tomorrow. I'm not going to push it. And see how I feel. I'm going to make a coffee. We're going to get going in about half an hour, so I'm going to have a quick coffee and then we're going to shoot off up to the Whitworth Thread so Eddie can do that, and I'm going to walk Luna around the park, hopefully. Should be nice. It's supposed to be like 19 degrees today, so I'm looking forward to, although my allergies are still bad, I'm taking my Benadryl, and I've had some nose spray this morning. Nothing seems to be working at the minute. So, and my skin is just so itchy. You probably can't see it, but I've got like a prickly rash on my, and I keep scratching it during the night when I'm asleep. So I keep getting up with all scratches on my arm. Anyway, enough moaning. I'm gonna make my coffee, and I shall catch you in a bit. Oh, doggy doesn't sound happy, Luna. So we are at the Whitworth Thread. Eddie's running, I'm walking Luna. This is the one that I love to bring her. It's not a very big park. They do 3 loops of it. And you can run 1 loop, 2 loop or 3 loops. It would be quite a good one to do. But my legs feel a lot better today. Still not 100%. So I'm going to opt with walking and hopefully perhaps a gym session or something later. So that's my plan. Definitely going to do something though. It's just too nice today. Sausage cob and an Americano. My scrambled egg on toast. I have got butter there, but I probably won't use it. We are now home and I'm making myself a cup of tea. I am so ready for a cuppa. Lovely, lovely walk this morning. Still haven't quite closed my exercise ring, but it was nice to get out and have a bit of a walk. Luna obviously did a bit of a run at the end, so that's quite nice for her. I think she's going to feel it later, maybe. She did eat this morning, so I'm testing my theory as to whether or not it's because she needs food, because she's never been a person to eat breakfast. Luna's always been a bit of a, you could leave food out and she wouldn't touch it. She eats when she's hungry and that's it. But this morning she was showing signs of hunger and I thought I'm going to give her some food and hopefully it'll stop her being sick. She hasn't been sick so far. So far so good. But yeah, so I had scrambled egg on brown toast. I left a tiny bit of toast, not a huge amount. I left some of my dinner last night too, actually. Anyway, don't know what the plan for the day is. I think we're supposed to be going out to get some, we want some like stepping stones, not slabs as such, but stepping stones for the back garden. Because when you walk to the shed or when you hang washing out, it tends to be a bit muddy, especially when it's raining a lot on that path. So we're on about getting some stepping stones to put down. So I don't know if we'll go to the garden centre, we might do. And then there's no other plans for the day really. I would like to try and finish I've almost finished Chloe's one sleeve. I've got the other sleeve to do and then the button band, so it's looking less likely I'm going to get it done this weekend. The end of the sleeve where the ribbon is a nightmare with chunky needles. It's only a few stitches and it is really, really difficult. So I think I might swap to my double pointed needles and just drop a couple of needle sizes. I don't have needles that big. And see how that goes. But anyway, I'm going to go and sit down, have my cup of tea, put my specs on so I can see the TV properly, and I shall catch you next time we do something because I don't know what it'll be. Are you lying down? Somebody's tired. Are you dropping to sleep while you're lying there? Bless you. Oh, she's so sleepy. I don't want to disturb her by going past, but I might have to. Since I saw you last, we've been out to the garden centre and we bought some stepping stones for the garden. And I had a bowl of chips, Tom had a bowl of chips, and Eddie had lasagna and chips. But it was very, very late, so I've counted it as, I think it's Vintage Inn's triple cooked chips or something. I don't know. I've counted it as 1.5 portions just to cover myself, but it's left me about 700 calories for dinner, which hopefully should be all right. And that's it really. I'm going to go and sit down, have a cup of tea and play on the Xbox for a bit, I think, and then I'm going to try and do some form of exercise later. Here's my dinner tonight. So this is a chicken tikka and it's a spice Taylor mix, chicken thighs, some homemade basmati rice, and a small peshwari naan. It's a mini one. To be honest, I haven't tracked the calories. I have walked down to Morrison's to get the extra kit because I only had one, and it only serves like 2 to 3 people. I think it's really just 2. So I bought another kit and a few other bits, and then walked back, and then I got on with doing dinner. So I haven't tracked it. I don't know if I've got enough calories for it or not, but I think I have. I think I've got 760 something, which I'm sure it wouldn't be much more than that. I haven't had a huge pile of rice. So it is what it is. It's been a long day. It's currently 20 to 9, so I just want to eat. So I shall catch you tomorrow for another daily video. Bye. Go on, say it a bit louder and then you can actually like... No? No, I didn't. It is good, isn't it? Good morning. Well, I say good morning. It's 25 past 11 and I'm just picking up the camera to say hello. I have recorded a bit already. We went out early to a car boot at Tansley, which is near Matlock, and had a wander. Although the weather's not as nice today, it kept like threatening to rain. But I picked up a few bargains, so I managed to get an air tag loop for Ewan, and that was £3. And I've looked on Amazon and it's sealed and everything, brand new. And on Amazon, I think they're about 20 quid, so that was a bargain. And we got a load of bedding, so they had all this hotel quality bedding. I don't know if it really is hotel quality, but for this king size quilt, which is a 13.5 tog, it was 10 quid. And then we got some John Lewis pillows, which are these, 2 pillows for £5. So we ended up buying three new quilts and 3 packs of pillows for £45, so not too bad. And then the meat man was there, so we bought a load of meat. It's 50 quid, and you got £2 of normal chicken, £2 of garlic chicken, bacon, sausage. You got £2 of lamb chops, steak. What else did you get? Pork chops. So really good value. So I froze half of it, put half in the fridge. So we'll probably have lamb chops for dinner today. And then we all had a pork cob while we were there, which was delicious, but I'm really thirsty now, so I'm going to have a cup of tea and a sit down. I'm on about 4,000 steps. I'm actually on less steps than Eddie and Tom for some reason, even though I've got little legs, so I don't quite know what's happening there. But yeah, it was good. It was enjoyable. It was cold, but it was good. I was on the lookout for a few things, and so was Tom, but we didn't see what we wanted really. But we did get, like I say, those few bits, so it was worth going. And still got the rest of the day now, so I shall catch you very soon. So we've come out for a walk. Chloe and Ethan have called in this afternoon, so they've been over for a few hours, and now we've come out, and then I'm going to get dinner on when I get in because I'm absolutely starving. We did have a little slice of cakes. Chloe bought some M&S cakes over, which I haven't tracked, I must admit. This weekend I haven't been very, very loose with my tracking, but it's generally been there. All I've had to eat today is that pork cob that you saw me have this morning anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, so this is probably my last bit of exercise for the day. I'm probably not going to do anything else because I walked this morning and obviously I'm walking again now, so this will be me done for today, I think. What are you on about? What? You don't think I walked this morning? Did you carry me around? What? Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Here's dinner. So I've got 2 of the little lamb chops. I've got some roast potatoes, carrots, new potatoes, some steamed veg and some gravy and a bit of mint sauce.